Alright guys, that was another day in the shit show today. I think we did pretty well. It was frustrating that it was such a chop day. However, we did have a dip today, unless we ripped out of the gate, and we tried. We did. Obviously, we also gapped up. We had called that yesterday, but it wasn't really a strong pattern. However, due to the gap up instead of a gap down, look where we closed. Same spot as yesterday. So we were just backfilling today after this big breakout we've had. These things. So a perfect world, we don't go lower. If we do, we're going to the gap, right? We're going right there to 60, 59, and then gap fill. But we don't want that at this point in time. Now, this is SPX, right? Take a look at that. But what's more interesting than SPX, in my opinion, even though that MACD looks really exciting, after Nasdaq hitting all-time highs today, is this the Dow Jones about to cross with a hammer candle inside day. So we need continuation here, right? Otherwise we're gonna come down pretty fast, and I think we do within days. That's why I'd like us to rip this week and then come down and go higher after we clean up some of this chart. NAMO, even though Nasdaq hit all-time high today, is still hanging out, has plenty of room to the upside. JPM also hit all-time high today, so obviously we played some great plays today, one of them being NVIDIA, which I thoroughly enjoyed. Took that 150 points on NVIDIA today on the 160s, sold them right there. I don't know if they'll go up more or not. And then we had 250 points on SMCI, which is, we caught this on the 45s, and then we caught this on the 50s. So MU ripped after hours. I don't know what happened. This could be a really good flush candidate tomorrow. Both sides got torched there. I didn't play it, but I'll be looking to flush it. Disappointment of today was definitely Meta. Sold the 740s here for 101% this morning, and then I kind of kept scalping the 730s here, and then it did this shit. So main watch going into end of the week. We also caught HIMS on that ripper, but then that thing just died. MSTR sold it right there for that was the last one I paid 30, but before that I had 45 on it, so pretty decent trades. We're pretty much following what Microsoft did, and it had marked the range early on here. Now what we need to keep an eye on tomorrow is durable goods and how that then dictates the market. I don't want to go any lower. In my opinion, for us to be able to rip, you got to push higher here. And then core PC is the big one. This is what we're kind of hoping that doesn't happen, is a head and shoulders here, because head and shoulders patterns do play out, and if that happens here, the measured move on this thing is pretty low. So hoping that doesn't happen. The trend, not the best, but again, kind of up to news at this point regardless. So to recap, pretty decent day, not as awesome as Monday and Tuesday. tomorrow is Thursday, and we got durable goods, GDP forecasted to come in way lower. And then this is gonna be interesting to see. And then we also just had news that Trump is thinking about in September or October announcing who he wants to be the new Fed chair. And core PC is the big one on Friday. Kind of still looking for Bitcoin to lead here. Hopefully it holds that hourly 21 and rips, not that I'm in MSTR. But anyways, that's what I'm looking at here, and GEX is all over the place this morning. Hopefully it's a little better tomorrow. I think it might be. Let's quickly check here before we wrap things up if we have anything that stands out on this. Tomorrow's the 26th of June. What the hell? Yeah, I mean, we need to hold our range and go higher. We got room to push. All right, God bless, guys.